What's up, money growers? Jacob back here with another video coming to you guys today to talk to you about Navy Federal, right? Good old Navy Federal credit union that so many people love, and for lots of good reason, okay? They are the biggest credit union that there is, right? And there's plenty of things that they do well and that they do right. And there's lots of positive things here online about Navy Federal. People oftentimes aren't too, I think, willing to share some of the things when things don't go their way with Navy Federal or any bank or anything, I guess, in the finance world, right? Like, everybody loves to talk about when they win, right? Like, I live here in Las Vegas, right? So people gamble. Everybody loves to talk about their wins. They don't like to talk about the losses. They love to share when everything's great and fine and dandy, but not when things don't go their way. So I'm going to share something with you guys today about 4 reasons why Navy Federal, 1, 2, 3, 4, why they can deny your car loan. And I know these 4 reasons. These are just 4 of them because when they denied mine, here they are right here on this paper that I'll share with you guys. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel because there's always more stuff to talk about in the world of finance. I appreciate you guys being here today with me to talk about this and giving me, 8-10 minutes of your time today. So I do appreciate that. If you find value in it, give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any experience, anything when it comes to car loans, if you used to work at a car dealership, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Or with Navy Federal, or just anything finance and credit related in general, please put it down in the comment section so other people can learn from you and your experience as well, all right? So let's talk about some of the reasons why they may deny you for a car loan. So I've done a video on the channel, the whole thing walking you through, like I did a screen capture, walking you through the entire process. It's like an 11-minute video or something. I had to cut it down from like 20 minutes from what the original video was, of applying, doing the pre-approval process for a car loan with Navy Federal. I also did a video talking about the loan getting denied, and then when I called Navy Federal, talked to their reps to ask about it, one of the reasons the guy gave me, which you're going to see on here, was the fact of all the inquiries, all the hard inquiries I had because the dealership ran my credit. They shopped the hell out of it. Before I went to Navy Federal. So that was really like the big mistake, was because I already knew what Navy Federal's interest rates were on their car loans. But I want to see if the dealership could get me a better rate. So I went to the dealership, had them run it first, and then I went to Navy Federal to see, because if they could get anything like similar with Navy Federal, and actually I think you're even able to get a better rate with Navy Federal if you're military and you have direct deposit with them. They actually reduce your rate even more with Navy Federal, but I don't think they even advertise it on the site. So anyway, so as I'm looking at this, the dealership actually ended up giving me a better rate than Navy Federal was able to anyway. So ultimately, I went with the dealership. It wasn't, it didn't cost me anything financially. Actually, anything, it benefited me financially to go with the dealership. But I wanted to have a loan with Navy Federal, if it was similar enough, because I wanted to build a strong relationship with Navy Federal, but obviously that didn't happen in this case. So, nonetheless, sometimes these things happen. Now, even if you have a good credit score, like I did, it says right here when they pulled my credit for this, it was 779. Hopefully you guys can see right there. So it was 779. So I had plenty good credit score, had a good income. When it came to the vehicle, I'm actually going to put the vehicle in my business name, but they pulled from TransUnion. So I was really pulled on this one too. Here, let me show you right here. There we go. TransUnion. So that's where they pulled from when they did this, which Navy Federal typically pulls TransUnion for credit cards. Sometimes they could pull Equifax, but I've always known it to be TransUnion. That's what I've heard from most people. Sometimes they will pull Equifax for other things, like the credit limit increase that I requested. That came from Equifax, so that's where they did check. But this was TransUnion for the car loan. So it says right here, used automobile. It says, thank you for your recent request for credit. After careful review and consideration, we are unable to provide your request for the following reasons. They give 4 of them right here. The first one says too many accounts with balances, which I thought this was interesting because I actually Googled this, did a little research, found several posts on Reddit where people talking about they had the same kind of thing with theirs, but they said but they pay their accounts in full before the due date every month. Like, yeah, I do the same thing. So it sounds like it's a fairly common thing to have and not that big of a deal. The too many inquiries in the last 12 months, when I spoke to the rep on the phone, he goes, and I said that in the previous video, he goes, that's probably what Digi is. When they shop your credit around, you have all these inquiries. So now when you go, you take another and you get another inquiry from Navy Federal or any bank or any place you're applying, you already had all these hits, these hard inquiries that are showing up. So that doesn't look good. So oftentimes you are denied if they see that. Also, insufficient time since newest account has been established. Also, says length of time revolving accounts have been established. So because last year in 2021, I got 5 credit cards. Yeah, 4 of them with Chase, 1 with Navy Federal. So yeah, I mean, I was that was a good amount of cards in one year to get. So for revolving, so yeah, length of time for revolving credit has been established. So I mean, these are things that they'll factor into the situation, whether it's one of them, whether it's all of them. I mean, who knows how much one weighed more than the other, and your situation could very well be different because not everyone's financial picture is the same. But even with a good credit score and a good income, I mean, you can still get denied on this. It says, yeah, credit score 779. It says scores range from a low of 336 to a high of 843. And it talks about key factors that affect your credit score. All the same stuff we talked about earlier. But it's interesting because they actually highlight. Interesting. Because they'll give key factors so that affect your credit score. So mine was definitely the increase because I can see right down here. So key factors that affect your credit score. These four right here. Then it says right here, number of recent inquiries on consumer reports. So yeah. Getting my credit shopped around by the dealership before going to Navy Federal probably wasn't the best choice, but you know what? It's okay. Like I said, it didn't cost me anything financially because I got a better deal and interest rate and all that stuff with the dealership. But nonetheless, you get the denial letter. This is what Navy Federal sends you if they do deny your loan. So, if you get approved, obviously you're going to get approved, and then, you can go purchase your vehicle. But if you get denied, you're going to get a letter looking just like this coming to you in the mail. And then on the back, it'll just say, if you have any questions regarding this notice, you can contact Navy Federal Credit Union. They do not give your internal score on this. So you guys, if you've seen several of my other videos where I talk about the internal score you have with Navy Federal, they give you that if you get approved for a credit card, like when I got my flagship card. They did send me that paperwork that says, you've been approved for this card. And they will actually put your score on the back of it. Here you go. I have it right here still. Still got it right here. So if you get approved for a credit card with them, they'll send you this. It just kind of looks like junk mail. And actually, I got a piece of it missing. But when you look at this, on the back, they have a credit score, like their own scoring system for you. So mine was 286. It might be kind of hard to see. There it goes, 286 on a scale of 100 to 450. So you get approved for a credit card, you'll get this, and it'll actually show your internal score with Navy Federal. But at least when it comes to car loans, if you get denied, there's nothing on here that shows an internal score with them or anything like that. So, yeah, nothing on here about any kind of internal score with them, anything along those lines. So, the whole internal score thing, at least it looks like it's only with credit cards. And at least if you get approved for a credit card, then they'll give you something with your internal score. But when it comes to car loans, if you get denied, then you just say they get this letter saying you were denied. They show things that could affect your credit score. And like I said, at least on mine, at the bottom here, it says number of recent inquiries on consumer report. So, hey, if you're going to go to Navy Federal first, get pre-approved for what you can, and then you can go check with your dealer. That'd probably be a lot better way to do it that way. But hey, such is life. That's how it goes. So hopefully you guys are able to learn a little bit from this. If you guys have anything else to comment or to share, please put down in the comment section below. I would love to hear, and other people would probably love to learn from your experience as well. So thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you hanging with me for 8 to 9 minutes of your day. And until next time, keep growing your money.